If you're looking to hit the ball further in 2025, just like the man on screen, there's a few things that you need to do this winter to help you strike the ball better, get more ball speed, get more distance, and even hit it straighter down the middle. And guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to this channel, then do hit that subscribe button and help us on that journey to 50,000. And guys, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, then welcome back. But let's talk about how you can start to hit the ball further, hit the ball straighter, and lower your scores going into 2025. You will have seen on the channels over the last year that we have had things on the channel regarding training aids, regarding these alignment sticks down here on the ground and how you can hit the ball further. And you can see the video on screen where mid-handicap Dave used these alignment aids, used the drills that he's been doing to hit the ball 235 yards with a 220 yard carry, which is a fantastic drive for him. And it's all about trying to do that when we get into that season next year. If you're wanting to hit your drives further, a prime example there is that drive right there is over 35 yards further than Dave's average from last season. So put that into your mind. Think, can I hit the ball 35 yards longer? Well, mid-handicap Dave has certainly done that with some of the practice things that we have done. One of the big things is using his alignment stick to make setup correct. So getting into that position where he knows his ball position is correct, he's the correct distance from the golf ball, and he's not stood closed and he's not stood open. Because these are big things that stop you from being able to build a good golf swing straight away. The second thing was tee height. So down behind the golf ball, how high is that ball teed? How are we going to get the ball out of the centre of the face? Because we know if we hit the centre of the face, we know the ball speed is going to be up, we know your distance is going to be up, and hopefully, because your setup's good, we can get that ball launching in the direction that we want it to, and hopefully with minimal curve. And that's exactly what we want to be able to do. But one big thing is speed. Do you want more speed? The answer to that for everybody, and I know you're all screaming behind there saying, yes, it is. We all want to have more speed. But a lot of times, we might be losing speed. For example, myself, I've lost speed over the years because I haven't done as much training. I've probably ate too much food and drunk too many beers. But how can we obviously start to, if anything, maintain? Because for you behind the screen, it might be good if you're swinging your club at 90 miles an hour. Well, if we can keep it near 90 miles an hour, that's better than that dropping off to 85 miles an hour just because you're not practicing the right things through the winter. And if we talk training aids, we have some straight behind us right here, which are some speed sticks. So these are mid-handicap Dave's. You will see that there is a thick layer of dust on those because, again, these are something in the spare room. He might be laughing behind the camera, but he knows it's correct. He should be having these out because, again, these are a fantastic thing for you to do. Maybe in the house if you've got space. I'm not suggesting if you've got windows. My granddad once was practice swinging and he put it through the oven door and he's never lived that down. So we need to think about that. So what obviously are these going to do? Well, we see that we've got different weights on here and there is a program for you to go through and be able to make swings with these, both right-handed and left-handed, which again trains you slowing down. So again, here, left-handed, to be able to control how much you can swing. So again, a good training program for these can help you maintain your speed. So you'll go through a process and then what we want to do is after we've done that is put it back into then hitting drives. But for me, if you can do this, go down to the driving range, make some swings with these speed sticks, then it can certainly help your tempo out, it can help your sequence out, and if we get those correct, we can hopefully square the club face up a little bit more, get you more speed or maintain your speed, and help you lower your scores next year. So you might say, well, Chris, I don't really want to be taking those down to the driving range, and I don't feel like I can swing them in the house. Well, we do have another training aid. From Dave's archives, which I'll grab now, which is this. And Dave, you can tell me what it's called.
It's just called the Big Orange Ball.
Well, it's yellow to start with, Dave.
Well,
so Dave's gone with the big orange ball.
I
again,
if Amazon are colourblind, that isn't my fault.
Right, and we're going to be talking about this. This is for your tempo. So again, you can see here that it's a very whippy shaft, and you will see, maybe we do have one in here. So again, you will see another thing here. So very similar, you can see this has got a lot of flex in it, so it's going to help you with your tempo. And we do see with G-Force, they do have clubs, they have a driver, they have irons, where it helps you with your tempo. So if your tempo is too quick, you'll see how you'll lose control and not get strikes. So another fantastic training aid that we've got here in the studio, and we'll do more videos on those through the winter and how it can help you. But again, with this yellow or orange stick, as Dave wants to call it, the idea here is obviously to have control over that, and we'll not see a big bend in that at the top of the backswing. If you're somebody who gets to the top of your backswing and then quickly changes direction, you'll see that's some of the forces that would be put on your golf club. So if you're swinging a driver at 90 miles an hour, you're going to see the kick points. That club face is going to be very difficult to control. You should start to see that we can start to get a tempo where we can control that through, and as we do that, we can start to get a little bit quicker. And then from there, we want to then start to get you doing that with the driver. A couple of swings with that and start to get control. You'll see that if I don't move my body correctly, and we'll do what a lot of people do, where they don't move the hips, you'll start to see that that might catch the ground. So we'll see that exactly, you might be somebody who drop kicks your driver. You catch before, then you hit the ball, and it doesn't go very far. That's if we stop moving our body and we stop rotating, that club is going to bottom out just like your club would. So you have to have control of this, and these are two different training aids there that can help you with your speed, help you with your sequence, that then if we do that a couple more times there and I bring a driver in, and I want to put that in, you'll see how I'm getting to that finishing balance. You see there that it's not swinging, it's not taking my head off because I'm swinging too aggressively. We then bring that driver back in. So left heel is on that alignment stick, so I know setup is right. And I'm just going to start with smooth swings here, so really doing the same kind of feel as I was with the orange stick. And you can see there, started on line, a little bit of a fade, but straight away there, strike was pretty good, and from what felt like 50%, that's still gone 230 yards and would be maybe just in that right semi-rough. So not a bad swing at all. So gradually there, start to build that speed up. And then add that little bit more speed in. 8 out of 10 in balance, 270 carry, 295, but down the fairway. I've committed, I've got a good control on that club face, I've kept my speed, I've kept the ball speed up, I've kept the distance up, and by using training aids like these this winter, hopefully you can hit drives like that and like the one on screen from Mid Handicap Dave.